I just wanted that creative outlet, and I wanted to help people somehow. And so I got to thinking about my interests, and I was doing, research and trying to come up with what would be right for me. And funnily enough, meditation kept coming back in my research, and I came across ACMM, and it just sounded like the most wonderful, comprehensive course. And I think it was actually, there's a beautiful visual in the prospectus when I was reading that, and it was, imagine you're in this room and you're guiding this really supportive meditation. And it was that visual that lit a spark, and I thought, that sounds wonderful. Maybe I need to learn more about meditation. Let's just do this. And that's how I got into the course, really.
To be honest with you, I already had a meditation practice which helped me navigate a really stressful period of my life, probably a 7-8 year period. And I think it's only natural, if you find something that really helps you to navigate those particular periods, that you then have an urge to just want to share that with others, if that can help them as well.
And I've actually pulled something off my wall to show you. This, I don't know if you can read, Do What You Love. That came up a year before. And then I think I was scrolling at the institutes where I could study, and ACMM came up, and I was instantly attracted, like there was no reason. It still took me a long time to feel myself worthy, come out of that place. And then I actually rang Lisa and had a great opportunity to talk to her. And that's it, our conversation led me to here, and I knew that this is the place to be.
Earlier this year, I volunteered to lead some sessions in my workplace online. And I started out, I still hadn't guided a meditation without a script. And so at first I was leading some work colleagues online through scripts that I'd written. And then eventually, as I got confidence throughout the course, I was doing them spontaneously, and the feedback was always lovely. The vibe was supportive, and it just really got my confidence up. And then so recently, because of all that as well, I started looking for a local studio in which I could have just a couple of classes in my community and sort of test out the vibe and my skills and be fully upfront that I was a student, and really sort of start to get out there in the community and see what it was like. And very recently I held 2 classes, a week apart, with some people in my community at I think it was called Well and Good Pilates Studio here in Adelaide. And the people were wonderful to guide through. They were so supportive, and the environment was lovely. And I was so thrilled that afterwards the studio manager said to me, we'd love you to continue on an ongoing basis if there's a slot in our timetable that you'd like to have. And so I'm just in the process of working out when that will be and how that's going to look. So it's really sort of all come together in a really nice way. And I'm just guiding lovely people that I've met in my community through meditations. And it's exactly like the visual in the prospectus, which I wasn't expecting so soon, but it's been a blessing.
I will be starting also a meditation group that'll work hand in hand with the holistic life coaching. And I also started in July a group for bereaved dads called Help Me Stand. So we met at the start of July. We'll be meeting the first Friday of every month in person.
I am so excited that my vision, I'm going with a vision at the moment, is one school, one meditation teacher. And I've been contemplating that it actually, even in our studies from session 1, when we are asked to see our goal, like where we want to see, that hasn't changed to this day, the passion that I have. So I've strategized a pilot program, which I will take it to school until I get one, by which they can become self-sufficient to afford a meditation teacher, like a dedicated meditation teacher. And I want to take that pilot program once. So I'll do that with myself and put in my resources and however that unfolds. But that's my vision, to show, to demonstrate to schools that they can have their own dedicated meditation teacher through the community funds. That gives an enough leverage to someone to be able to offer their time and work, as well as a whole community gets sort of like a person that they can relate and guide and I guess integrate this into their daily lives, like the schools and the teachers, the children, the parents, and their community around them. So that's my overall vision, that I want to just let it unfold, take one step at a time and go with it.
It has been such a good experience in that there's always support. There's a wonderful online community where I've been asking lots of questions along the way, getting really, supportive answers and guidance. And the way that it's set up, having a coach that's allocated to you is just great, because you learn so much from them. You get to know them really well, and yeah, I've just enjoyed every minute of it.
The ACMM course I found was very much was a really good mixture of unfolding, going inward, but also at times just doing the work. So it sort of encompasses a lot of different parts of being a human.
And what I enjoyed with ACMM is like everything. My whole life just took a big U-turn towards like the holistic well-being. And I call it the East and West spirituality combined for me. So I was very lucky to have the whole spectrum. I absolutely enjoyed every word of the course material, and I took my time, maybe for me because I had stopped everything else in my life, so I immersed myself completely into every word of the electives and the course and the practices. So I think that's also why the benefits were a lot more I think impactful for myself in particular. And I loved coaches. I love all my coaches. That was my treat time, to be with my coach Felicity at the end of every session. A beautiful community. ACMM is beautiful community. I felt belonged, like when I walked in, even though it's an online course. But the frequency, the vibration of our institute, I feel it, like being a part of it. I felt uplifted. So, the frequency of that and that one-on-one session that we have with our coaches, the meditations that we do together on Monday nights, and everything, just about everything for me.
I think if you've got that interest in meditation and you feel that calling or that just that spark of interest, just follow it. You don't know where it can lead, and find out some more from ACMM, because it's a wonderful course with a lot of wonderful people.
That would be my advice, is if you're feeling led towards becoming a meditation teacher and towards this course, then there is a reason for that, and you need to follow that, to honour that guidance.
First, I'll say to someone who's thinking about the course, just go for it. Just go for it. Don't even think or wait for a second. It's life transforming. Even to whatever degree we allow it, if we allow it fully, it is. For me, that's how it has been. But yeah, it's a beautiful. It's a therapy in action. Every moment of it, and the work itself. And it's healing, it's transformative, and it's very inspiring for everybody around you and for yourself. So that's what I will say to anybody who's considering. Do not wait like me, even for 6 months. Just go for it.